I'm Edward Grinnan, and today, to talk about happiness, is my old friend and colleague, Rick Hamlin. You've always maintained, even in the most difficult times, a certain amount of happiness, and I'm wondering how you do that.
Right now we're in happy zone. We came out here to California where our son and daughter-in-law live. We're staying with them, their dog, and most
Hmm.
importantly, Ricky. There is another Ricky Hamlin out there.
So many people tell me that, when you ask what makes you happy, they say family. My family makes me happy, and we are, family creatures.
One thing is, and being with kids is a good reminder. You don't have to be with a kid to do this, but it's being in the now. Um, uh, so you see me in my running clothes because the first thing I do is I go for a run, and I do it outside. I mean, I much rather run outside than on a treadmill. I'm really slow. It's not like I'm a great champion. I've never done a marathon. I'd be scared to death to do something like that. But part of the happiness there is getting outside in the creation, in God's world.
You said something really interesting, and that was, you know, being present in the moment, being present in the now. How does that enhance happiness?
Let's look at the opposite, which is the worries that go on in our head. Uh-oh, no, geez, am I going to have enough money to pay that? And then, the big worries that, are about the wars and all those
Hmm.
terrible things out there. So you can let yourself get hooked on that.
Hmm.
Of course, we need to be informed, but why live with that? Why live by that? Live
Hmm.
with a higher reality, which is God is right here. And so that's being present. But before that, I do my prayer meditation time. And that's a way of putting the most important thing first. I sit in bed with my eyes closed. I open myself up to the Spirit.
Mm.
Um, instead of starting, the news wants us to start out with them. Oh, look what terrible thing happened. Oh, look what
Hmm.
scary thing might happen. Oh, this is even scarier. Why go there first? You'll check into that, but go, God is present right now in my life. One of the words that we hear a lot in the Bible, you don't think of it as a word from the Bible, is delight. You take delight in your life. You take delight in the Lord. Isn't that a lovely phrase,
It
delight?
it is, and in thinking a little bit more about what you said. So if you can silence that inner turmoil, you emerge into sort of this state of contentment and happiness, which is, I think, what you're getting at.
Yeah, one of the phrases I like to use is catch and release, because in a silent moment like that, those things are going to come into your head. So don't ignore them. They'll just get bigger. But aha, oh yeah,
Hmm.
okay, now let's release it.
Hmm.
And in my contemplative prayer practice, my meditation practice, you're releasing it to God. You're giving it back to Him.
How is your view or your sense of happiness? How has it evolved through your life?
Oh, that's a good question, Edward. I think if you come to different stages in your life. Okay, now I'm the old dude with the white hair, and you think, oh, what what's that going to be like? It's knowing who you are. Well, I'm not the young kid. Instead of regretting, oh, I wish I were 20 years old again. No, I don't wish I was 20 years old again. I'm embracing being 69 years old.
You're 69. Wow. So happiness must keep you looking young. Thank you for being with us today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Edward. Be happy.